Okay, this next command, what we're going to be talking about is the buyclosesl and sellclose. This command is mainly for stop losses. Some people have, certain rules, maybe the last swing low, or 2-to-1 ratio, or there's different ways to actually approach the market and how you want to trade. Obviously, we want to look for minimal risk and high potential trades, and the fact that you're not going to win every single trade. Again, there's things that we can't control in the market, and just realize the market moves the way it does. But there's certain patterns that we can take advantage, and this is the way we can take advantage of some of these trend commands. So the sell close, for instance, some people, again, you can do a combo of, let's say that we have a buy start, and then what we have a comma, and then a buy SL close, or buyclosesl, excuse me. Okay, if you don't spell it right, again, it won't actually display the actual command on the left-hand side. But what we're looking for in this trend line was the close the candle above this line, and then a reclose below this line to exit me out of the trade. So if it reclosed below this line, then I would end up with a small loss. The buyclosesl command is mainly a stop loss based on the close of the candle in the re-breaking of the opposite direction. Okay, we can go to the website, go to the overview of this section of the commands here. Again, you can look at the actual order itself. Right here would be the buyclosesl and the or the sellclosesl. Excuse me. So basically, if it's buying, you're looking for the close of the candle, and the SL represents stop loss. Okay, closing long orders on the closing below the line, so a re-break of the line in the opposite direction. So if I was in a buy position, or I had a position for any methodology, if it's a manual trading methodology, or if it was a trading command that you use with Magic, then this buyclosesl can come into place as more like a stop loss of a reclose below this line. Let's say the trade does take off, and then we wanted to base our trade off of this line, and the market developed as this was the close of the candle that we were looking for as the buyclosesl. And what this would do is follow this market condition upwards, and then once it closed beyond this line, in this case scenario, would have closed you out right around this area. Okay. So the buy SL close can almost act as like a trailing stop. Some people like it that way, and they use it in that scenario. And then again, you can use it on any time frame, depending on what kind of trader you are. Again, you had certain reasons to trade this upwards. Okay, this would be a great example. Is or if we were looking for the sell S close, so you guys can get a better idea of when to use the sell S close. Let's say that we made a decision based on the break of this low right here, and the close of the candle beyond this price was our entry point, and we used this point and this point as our stop loss or a trend line area. Okay, it's not the best trend line you can imagine, but we had a sell SL close with this line, and then this was our buy start. Okay, so we had a buy start, or sell start, excuse me, sell start command here that was inserted because we saw the market came down, shot back up, and then we were looking for a breakout trade, which was this candlestick right here. Once the trade was entered, we were able to establish a high and a lower high-ish area and drawing a trend line. And so when the market followed this area, okay, this trend line was my stop loss, the reason why I was going to exit the trade. And you can see that the close of the candle was in this area. Okay. So there's different ways to use it. You can use it as a trailing stop. Again, similar rules that you need to kind of check mark is test it on demo, test it on a strategy tester so you can see how it's implemented. Make sure you're using the command correctly. Make sure it's also displayed on the left hand side and showing that what the Magic is going to do for you, as well as if there's previous commands, the way you want to get rid of it is called a cleanup, and we can go in another video to display that or discuss that. We go in the scripts, you go to cleanups, and then you can reset it. And then what you can do too is close out your platform, reopen it, and the commands will be erased. Okay, but this is a perfect example of using a sellsl or sellclosesl. Make sure you don't mistype that, because again, if you mistype or misspell it, then it will not do the command that you're asking it to do. Okay, so this would be an ideal situation that you would use the sellsl close. In this case scenario, let's say that we were in a buy scenario, and then here we have the buy close SL command. We were buying because of a really strong bullish candlestick was our reason for entering the trade, or the break of this trend line as the buy start command, and then we're using this as our trailing stop. Again, we maybe had a previous stop loss behind the swing low, and that the trade is working in our favor, and we see that a swing low is established, a pretty significant in comparison of this low. This one's more obvious for us, and we're able to take advantage of this move upwards. Once we saw that indication that this is a clarified swing point, we can attach this point to this point and use the command buyclosesl and take advantage of this move upwards, where we would actually enter here as a buy start of the trend line on the left hand side and exiting the trade somewhere around this area. Okay, and some people like to readjust their trend lines as the market moves upwards, where you can be more aggressive with your stop loss. Okay, when you're able to protect it from this point to this point, or so on and so forth. If you want to really just squeeze it out, you can readjust your buy SL close from here, and because this is on a 4-hour chart, you have a lot more time to react to the situation, and seeing that the market is moving upwards and exiting you out of the trade from here when your entry point was down here. Okay, so again, the sell close SL and this buy close SL is mainly for a stop loss based on a close of the candle beyond the line, and it can be used in multiple fashions of a trailing stop, way to protect your positions, and just taking advantage of the market in that kind of scenario.